Is the Messiah's name Yahusha or Yahushua? And what Bible should you use that has the proper names? I got you. Stick around. So I have converted both of these names into the ancient pictograph Hebrew, or the Abarit. We have Yahusha on the left and Yahushua on the right. And before we get into the etymology, let's see what the actual biblical concordance has to say about the true name. The first thing you want to do is type in the false name for the Messiah up at the top. The app I'm using here is Blue Letter Bible. And once you type that in, click on one of these verses and then click on the name. Now, when you click on the name, it's going to take you to the other false name, which is in Greek. But it tells us that the Messiah's original name is of Hebrew origin. That is what we're going to want to go to. We're going to click there and it's going to take us to H3091. Now check this out. That takes us to Yahushua, right? Which is why a lot of people may be getting thrown off and confused with two names instead of sticking to the original name, Yahusha. But here's the truth. When you look in the root word etymology, it has a combination of H3068 plus H3467. This one says Yahuwah, and this one, we're going to click on it. This is the second part of his name where everyone's getting tripped up about. Is it Shah or Shua? Let's find out. We just clicked on it. It took us to H3467, and that word is Yasha, which means to be delivered or redeemed, right? Because the Messiah is the deliverer. So if the second part of his name comes from Yasha, right, that Shah is the end of his name, Shah, which means deliverance. So when you take Yahuwah and Yasha like they gave us and you combine it, you get Yahusha, which means Yah adds deliverance. Now, but what they're doing is they're adding in one extra letter, which is this one right here at the end, because they read from right to left. So instead of Yahusha, Yahusha. You see, they're adding in that U right there. Now, here's what you can find in the concordance for the word Shua. It's Shin, Ua, Ain. It means a cry for help. Shin, Ua, Ain. Shua. It means a cry for help. So in my opinion, that would actually throw off the original meaning of the name. Yah adds deliverance, Yahusha, and that could change it to Yah adds a cry for help. And I understand why some people may be thinking that it's this name, because that's what they display in the biblical concordance. But when you do the research of the etymology, it really ends in Shah. There is not that extra Ua there. This is an error that was placed there on purpose to throw us off. But thankfully, through the guidance of the Ruach HaKadosh, the separated spirit of Yahuwah, we're able to go and research these things and find out the truth. The Bible that I read from that has the name of Yahuwah Yahusha is the Sefer. The At Sefer, which actually would mean covenant book or covenant scroll. You see, they actually restored the name of the Father and the name of the Messiah. Every tongue should confess that Yahuwah is Yahusha HaMashiach. Not only that, but it also contains some of the books that they hid from us and removed from the scriptures, like Enoch, Jubilees, Sirach, or otherwise known as Ecclesiasticus, which is not to be confused with Ecclesiastes. I do have an LINK to this and my BIO. Highly recommend you guys get your hands on one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Shalom.
Research flat